Hello everyone and welcome back to our series with USA Field Hockey on the fundamentals of field hockey. Today we're going to be looking at dribbling and ball carrying and how you can use it to maneuver that ball and perform at your best in games. In the previous video, we looked at the stance and why it's so important to have the ball away from your body so you can see the field and you're in this low body position so you can be nice and agile when you're moving around. Maintaining this position whilst you're standing still is the easy bit, but we've got to be able to do it on the move. It's going to feel a little bit weird to start with, but don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So the first principle is making sure that you have the ball out in front of you. You want to have a straight left arm to push the ball away from your feet, and you're going to have it on the right side of your body. What we don't want is to walk our dog. Now we see this a lot. We're not taking our dog for a walk where my eyes are down and the ball's behind me. We've got to have that ball out in front with a straight left arm. So now I can see the field and I'm able to move with the ball, see the ball, and what's going on in front of me. With this ball in front of me, I've now got space to move my legs, so now I can get my eyes up and run with the ball. Principle number 2 is all about keeping your stick on the ball. When I'm moving, I want that stick on the ball because it forces me to stay in a low body position. What we don't want is to tap the ball out in front of us because it gives us the opportunity to come up. Now, you'll also notice that I'm not close to the ball. Therefore, a defender could come in. So it's so important to keep that stick on the ball so I stay low and now I'm fully control of that ball. Okay, so you might be wondering why I'm standing here with a hockey stick strapped to my arm. Now, the importance of having a straight left arm is principle 3. You've got to be able to have that ball away from you. And this just allows me to keep the stick away from my body. You could use anything. You could use a broomstick, anything that's going to keep your arm straight, essentially. You're not going to use it in games, but it's important that you get the feeling of having the ball and the stick away from the body. So let's give it a go. A little exercise that you can do. You can just do this with one arm to start with. It's just making sure you keep that left arm straight and we're just moving with the ball away from the body. Okay, so once you've done this a few times with one hand, you don't have to use the stick or a broomstick. Down and you've not got that much space between your body and the stick. You want to bring your right hand up the stick slightly so you can extend it as far as you can go, and now you've got that space to run. So let's give that a go. I'm just going to bring my right hand up the grip slightly and I'm going to start to move it. Eyes up, here we go. So to all you parents and coaches, it's really simple if you have a couple of players, but if you have a big group, let's split them up into groups of 5 just so that we're keeping on top of the safety measures. Now, it's so important that you can walk before you run. Just like the saying, right? We want to build good techniques. So it's really important that you just walk out in the technique with the left hand nice and high, add that bottom right hand, but we've got that ball out in front and I'm just walking through this motion. This is a really good principle for all hockey training. Walk before you can run. Make sure you get the correct technique first before you go into the speed. So once you're happy with everyone's technique at walking speed, now we can build this up and start to move with it a little bit quicker, get them into relays, and you can even have races to build that competition at the same time. Good exercise to practice this skill is to just get the ball moving and then adding in that stop. So like we did in the previous videos with the TikToks, you just turn in the stick over, stopping the ball. Now you've got to get into that same position again. So I'm walking here and I stop. Walking here in that ball carry and stop. Okay, to make this really fun with a large group of people, you can play red light, green light. It's really entertaining and it gets that competition going whilst working on the fundamental basics of ball carrying. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video on ball carrying and dribbling. The 3 principles to remember are having that ball out in front of you, keeping the stick on the ball so you can't get tackled, and the last one is having a straight left arm so the ball is well out in front of you and you can see what's going on around you. So we'll see you on the next video to focus on eliminations and beating that defender.